All right, welcome back to This Week at the Chamber.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. And we're here. It's Monday, and we're ready to give you the top 4 things that you need to know going into this week. How about what's happening tomorrow? This is an internal meeting, but it's good. It's good. We're doing that work.
Yep. It's going to be the board meeting.
The board meeting. The monthly time that our board gets together to talk about financials, doing their duty as board members to make sure that we're on pace, their fiduciary responsibility, but also talking about the past, the present, the future of the chamber, how we're doing this year, and keeping us going.
Yep. Sounds good.
That's happening tomorrow. And then
Wednesday, there's going to be a downtown meeting, and it's going to be discussing the different strategies about downtown, and it's going to be at the Youth Center at 6 p.m. If you would like to attend, you can let us know. We can try to RSVP for you. You might show up early so you can get a parking spot.
Yes. Part of the grant that came with the Northwest Arkansas Economic Development District. This is the people have done the survey, and now this is the in-person, the stakeholder session.
Yeah.
They're going to do a strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats type of meeting at the Youth Center. So we'll probably do lots of sticky notes, lots of vision casting. What do we think downtown should be? That's happening on Wednesday, 6 p.m. Open to the public. Please join us.
Yes.
The more, the merrier.
Should be pretty exciting with Creekside opening so soon and the trails coming together, and there's a lot of moving parts, so it's nice to be part of the conversation.
Certainly. How about Friday? There are 2 things happening on Friday. One of them actually neither of them really are for the public, but 2 things that are happening, right? And I thought it was pretty cool. We got a message from Jay Parker, who's the principal at Harrison High School, letting us know that Major General Jonathon Stubbs is going to be in town on Friday giving a speech talking about character development, talking about some of his experience from all of his career with the Arkansas National Guard and the lessons he's learned over time. Giving those to juniors and seniors at the Performing Arts Center at the high school on Friday. So it's always cool having people like that, being able to host them anywhere in Harrison, whether it's public or for our students or for our business leaders. We've had a really good run of what I would consider to be VIP guests over the last year. Looking, our friends at the state chamber and other state leadership and the Arkansas Economic Development Commissioners. It's we're doing something right here in Harrison, and we should be proud of that. So that's happening Friday morning for our juniors and seniors. And then at some point on Friday, I'm going to Little Rock. I was invited to be on a podcast to represent Harrison, it'll be a panel of Harrison and Clarksville and Magnolia talking about economic development in preparation for Economic Development Week with the Arkansas Economic Development Commission. And so I'll get to go and be on a podcast, and instead of asking the questions like I normally am, I'll be answering the questions. In fact, I saw Clint O'Neal at the Governor's Cup last week on Wednesday, and we were talking about being on the podcast, and he said, it's time for payback. Oh. Because if you remember, last summer, I had him on our podcast, and he said, so this time I get to ask the questions, Wilson, and you have to answer. So we had a good laugh about that. So looking forward to that on Friday. It's going to be a great week.
Yep. And
we have no guest for you today, just smiles and encouragement, and have a great week.
Yeah, have a great week.
Question mark. I'm Ron Burgundy. Question mark. Have a great week.